If I did, I'd be here all the time. But it's important for people, even if you can't stay, even if you can't camp, come up, show your support, bring a bar of soap, bring a bottle of water, bring anything you can help, because these guys are giving a good message.
A non-Nestle bottle of water. We're boycotting Nestle here.
Yeah.
And I'm starting.
No Nestle.
I'm not drinking Nestle anymore. You shouldn't either.
Right on. Yeah, anything you can give these guys, because they have a good message, and it's a message that everyone needs to follow, and it's our responsibility to help people who are protesting, and it's not an option. It's something you have to do. You have to help these people be heard, or else it's not safe for anyone.
And reminder, it's in Kersley Park. That's Kearsley. I kind of want to talk about Kersley Park here with Papa Bear, Tony, because I want to talk about Kersley Park, because I think Kersley Park is a good symbol of kind of the de-investment in Flint overall. From what I hear, Kersley Park used to have a nice pool for kids, and they actually invested in it, and it was kind of like the place people went, and then they kind of just let it go to shit.
Yeah, it's the hub. Let me give some honor to Genevieve Donnelly. She was part of our neighborhood association. Well, she was her own little Italian, but she got some of this going and taking care of it. Just out of respect, Ms. Donnelly, we love you. We started coming into the park, it got destroyed or let go. A lot of times when they come in and take over things, they let it go, and then they tell you, look what we're doing for you. We're fixing this for you. We're going to come in and take this over so it looks good. Aren't you glad we're here? Well, in this case, we took the park over before they come in and got granted, funded, and did all their plays. And apparently, she put $2 or $3 million in the park. We'll talk about that later. The truth of the matter is, me and my wife were around here. We come in to take this place over. We had rock bands. We had Kersley Park, Longwood, East Side area neighborhood. You look it up on the internet now, you don't even see us. We were the main source of this for a good 9 years. And this was after the park was depleted. Come in, cleaned it up. We did all these dumpsters, we did all the mowings, we put in gardens, and we was really getting it on. So with that said, I sat on this hill probably last year telling them we're coming back. We took our ball diamond from us, you made it something that you wanted to be, and then you put a gate on it. That's not fair. We got people who want to play ball, we can't. This is where we grew up. I'm a little agitated because I see what's happened. When we first started out and some people come in that were funded, things were being okay, then we literally got pushed in the face. My neighborhood meeting was held right on this ground. This pavilion was supposed to be designed where they brought in, promised, cupboards, a place to meet. Michael, a place where you meet. They turned it into a place where they store all their papers. So anyways, my heart's on my sleeve. You guys gotta understand something. We've been waiting for 10 years for this. I stepped back to see what was going to happen and thought maybe we could fight it in. We was told more it's about the money. I mean, after all, and I want to make something clear. This Shakespeare in the Park was a pretty good, neat thing, but it didn't adjust everything. It did not adjust everything. It didn't answer everything that was going on. So that's where we're at.
So before you and your wife were manhandled and arrested the other night, which if you want to watch and find out about that, this attack on democracy and basic freedom of the press, freedom of speech, it's on the YouTube channel now. But before that, you guys were down here when they were just starting the camp. It's kind of been, 2-3 weeks, maybe 6 to 12 people routinely coming through. People watching now, people who maybe they were at Standing Rock, maybe they've been to other places, they want to do something. Tell them what you guys are looking for. What kind of people do you want to see here, and why should they come?
Well, first of all, there's been a thing about the swearing and the drinking and that. Right now, we're dealing with it right now. You understand what I'm saying? And it's family, and it's personal, because sometimes people come in and they don't realize that you're taking over for the good. Well, some of them are still on it. They're carrying this pain that I own this. I'm coming in here. I'm going to do this. That can stay on the outside. You bring it in, open your heart up. We need everybody here that's willing to say, hey, man, these people are hurting. What can we do? They're devastated up in here, man. This lead and these chemicals they ain't telling you about are killing us in our minds. We're not thinking right. We're angry one minute, we're laughing at you the next. We are the jokers. They played us for fools. Would anybody in their right mind leave this beauty? Take a look over here. This is where I played since I was 6 years old. I lived in the neighborhood, I invested in it. Just the other day, 4 houses burned down. Why? Because what they're doing is they're depleting, they're getting rid of it. Look at this nasty area. You know what I know. I'm in between two colleges. I got the most richest cultural center in the middle of it. They don't want the houses or the people. Freddie over here, neighbor, they don't want us here. They want that property so they can build whatever they want.
Well, I think to me what's compelling is I don't like fear mongering, but it's not like such an out of bounds possibility that this might happen to another community, whether through intentional or whether just gross stupidity on the part of the government. Whether it's changing the water source or the fact that they didn't change the pipes 40 years after people told them to change the pipes, and there's contamination. So I was talking about it last night. If you don't help the people now, do you expect people to come to you when it's your time?
When you're in a church getting beat up because you're telling the truth, now maybe it isn't the truth to some people, but what am I lying about? My dog's hairs and my teeth. My wife, she got her ass beat the other night. Let's be real. I still don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm not saying violence, but it was not right. This place was set up to beat someone's ass, let's be honest.
And if you don't know, what he's talking about is the town hall of church 2 nights ago, where for the crime of voicing dissent after you've been poisoned to death, well, not death, but the point
To
is
death.
citizens express themselves, and they express themselves just a little too loudly for the mayor and the police chief.
That's all right, I own this bitch.
And it's too
Badass.
Yeah. They expressed themselves a little too loudly, so they got arrested. I posted on social media the other day, his poor wife over here, bruises from top to bottom by the police officer who, for the crime of using the word bullshit in a church, which is not against the law. In Judaism, they use it in the bathroom all the time. They pretty much manhandled her. They charged you with what ridiculous charge?
I don't know, is it attack on a police officer? I got a felony charge, so to speak. I don't know what it's called.
PFI'd on felony charges for attack, or basically disorderly conduct.
No, it's more than that. This
Well,
was,
I'm saying the
this
first
was
one,
beating on a
assault
cop.
on assault.
Man, come on. And here's what hurts me the most. Is a man that loves a woman is there to protect her. You understand? I couldn't get to her. I'm so hurt, I couldn't sleep. I've been in jail for 2 days and I still haven't slept. My wife got beat. Now, you can say anything you want. When they were moving us up that back hallway, unbeknownst to me, the paddy wagon was to the left. So as we turned away from her, she says, no, she's handicapped. We're going to get her to her car up here. That wasn't their agenda. I look at it now, and I can see that they wanted to wave us into that paddy wagon. And what happened was when she raised her hand to Eric Mays, was in what we had told Eric earlier, is this going to be one of them bullshit sticky meetings that they do? You know what I'm saying? And she said, see Eric, they did the bullshit. Man, he tackled her like, and I turned around, I'm freaking. What can I do? All of a sudden, I'm surrounded. Understand something. I talked to all them officers before this stuff even did. I said, we're not here to protest. They thought we was in there to protest. We finally wanted to sit and listen to the mayor. This was our last judge. We want to hear what they're saying. Serious. But what happened is as we started speaking,
Yep.
as we started speaking, some truths were being said and they couldn't answer. You know what I'm saying? They literally 4 times got dumbified by a 12-year-old. You understand? So when my wife got hit like that, it changed the whole thing. 2 guns and me go back a ways. Mr. Johnson was a good dude, he still is. I've talked to him, you know, and he tried to handle the situation as best he could. The guy refused to go along with what he said, that's his prerogative. But in the whole, they had separated us over a hat issue. You understand? I took my hat off. My grandmother whipped my butt at me.
But Johnson is the one that put her head down.
No.
Yes.
No. Yeah, he was.
Yes.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he
He was the
was.
one.
She slammed her head.
Well, see, I don't know. I didn't see that. I was already had to move. They surrounded me.
Yeah.
I couldn't get to it.
Because I found out who his name was when I was doing the edit. He's the one that pushed her head down to the thing. He didn't try it. No, he did not.
Well, no,
He's the one that snatched
No, what
it.
I was referring to was the hat situation.
Oh.
All right, I'm referring to that because as I went up to him, then he come out to talk to a guy, and that changed it. But believe me, as I walked in, the guy from the church, I don't know if you want to call him a bishop, he told me I had to leave. I said, I'm not leaving here. Why do I have to leave? He followed me all the way around the church. All right? So before whatever this guy Jones is, and I don't really want to make that part of this game. I'm sorry, I am. But I told him, dude, I'm not rolling. He took Aaron out. And as he's leaving, I went to the mayor and said, Mayor, you got to do something about your guy. She just looked at him.
But that's the thing. You would think there's a psychology here. You would think that if this happened in, you know, a wealthier community, I mean, they would be rolling out chocolate on your pillow every morning to say I'm sorry. But in Flint, you show up to a church, which I don't understand why a town hall's at a church, whatever.
I can tell you why.
They have police officers with guns in the back, which sets the wrong message from the start. It's an attempt to intimidate.
Not only guns, they were in full body armor.
Say that again?
They was in full body armor. When we walked in the door, they were standing there in full body armor. They were threatening us from the get.
I was the first one to
All I
leave.
was trying to do was answer the
I was the first one to leave.
After a year and a half. You don't have no answer. They ask, beat your ass.
And you got your ass beat for the crime of perfect. I mean, it's on video. You had your hand up and said bullshit.
I'll be damned if I say bullshit again.
Bullshit.
Oh, bullshit.
No, she's gonna kick it up a notch.
louder.
See, and that's the thing we can't. Right now, there's a thing going around saying we don't want no swearing, we don't want no drinking, and it's all common sense stuff. Now here's the deal: we get into a situation, me especially, who am I to tell you not to swear when I'm doing it myself? So I have to bite my tongue or be told, Tony.
You know what? Spare me. Listen, if I got fucking lead poison, I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say, and that's not.
Fuck it, he's right.
That's not a controversial thing. So, by the way, if you do come to the camp, you get to sit on his lap on the broken bench and express your wishes. A couple months before Christmas.
Manifest is gonna fix this.
Yeah. So I'll be back. I want to show you guys what's going on. So, people have been bringing wood over here. Obviously at night it's still Michigan, it's not quite summer yet, so they're bringing wood to keep warm. I want to bring you around. And we've been here like an hour and a half. There's been a lot more people that have come.
He said they weren't telling people to leave
They're
because
wanting
of
to make this a racial thing. This is gonna be a racial thing.